We understand that there needs to be an upgrade to that road. It's certainly, you've got a lot of trucks around that corner. It's not well designed. We understand it's much better than it was, but we'd still like some more modifications to ensure there's a good community outcome.
And in collaboration with the City of Fremantle, Main Roads has developed a concept that has considered, and wherever possible, mitigated previously raised community and stakeholder concerns.
The noise will be greatly reduced in terms of impacts on residents. The trucks will be able to travel more quickly through to the port. When they're leaving the port, they won't have to stop at a set of traffic lights as they come around that bend because of the way that it's designed. So there'll be some big improvements in that way in terms of road design and safety. What we need to do as a council and a community is also make sure this outcome is a good outcome from a community perspective as well, not just a moving freight perspective.
The plan to extend the highway will also involve cutting through the Royal Fremantle Golf Course and 3 fairways of the public golf course.
That's a debate that I've had long and hard with Main Roads and Department of Transport over the years, one in which we've probably both compromised a little bit, and now it's really up to the community to have their say over coming weeks and months as to whether they think this is something that they think is a good outcome.
Well, you know, this has been on the cards for a long time now, so we always knew there was the possibility, and I suppose this is just another attempt to get it put through.
The Fern Community Garden, located on the corner of High Street and Montreal Street in Fremantle, is set to be replaced by a 4-lane extension of Leach Highway.
Fern is on A-class reserve, as is the golf course. This is land that belongs to the people of Fremantle.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? It's preposterous that they would, want to replace this beautiful centre with a piece of bitumen.
2013 is actually the 10th year of Fern. And I have worked with thousands of Fremantle people to make this a beautiful place for the community.
For a lot of different people who use this space, the Autistic Association use it. It's used to recycle bicycles and a whole lot of other things.
A beautiful and tranquil escape from city life, this garden is also home to 100-year-old turt trees. Yeah,
sadly the tuita are only 1% of them left, and we've had reports at the turn of the last century saying they were in severe decline. And with 1% of the tuits left, I think it's imperative that we save all of them, particularly a small grove like these ones we have here.
If people's land's taken off them, which it will be in some cases, such as Muzbuzz and a few other sites, there will be compensation. There's some debate around how we compensate organisations like Fern that are on a government-owned land, on a lease, and how we compensate them. And that's what we're trying to work through at the moment.
There has been discussion around compensation for the Royal Fremantle Golf Course and for the public golf course, moving holes into Booranburra Park, but there has been no discussion whatsoever of compensation for Fern.
The golf club's getting a new clubhouse and we're just basically getting pushed out of the way. And cities surely are about communities, and I'd like to see a more sustainable solution put in place. Yeah, something that really serves everybody and not just a few vested interests.
Yeah, well look, I would just like to see a bit of common sense prevail. The Liberal Party have always said that they wanted to help big business by getting a huge railway system, getting 30% of our rail off the roads. And if they followed through with this commitment, and we've got a ready established railway system out there, ready to start using, it makes total sense to get that rail system going in conjunction with the road.
The project is funded with both the state and Commonwealth governments, who recently announced a combined contribution of $118 million.
Everything's achievable with money. I mean, I guess I think the big question is this the best use of that $150 million to improve a road through there? And I know there's very strongly mixed community views, some in strong support, some in very strong opposition, and a lot of people in between just wanting to try and make sure that we can tweak it and modify it so we actually get the best outcome possible given the constraints we have.
I just feel sad for the community at large about that kind of, that mentality is still there, that these places don't matter.
It's a very rare thing to find in modern society. It has a unique look of Fremantle and the bohemian aspect, I suppose, and the different cultural aspects, so it's a great asset for the city of Fremantle.
So many people have put their love and their attention and their creativity in here, and so many friendships and bonds have been made in this community through Fern. It's a very special place and it needs to stay.
Much as we've defended other tuit trees here in Fremantle, single trees, we'll be doing the same thing, setting up a tree platform and a whole range of other non-violent direct actions.
This is Jacinta Dickens reporting for Undercurrent.